right, so it's August 14th, just after 11 a.m. All packed up, getting ready to start our, I think it's 5-day trip.
Yeah, 5 day, 4 nights.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off by walking that away down Highway 11, just a half a kilometer there. Owen Creek Trailhead. Plan is to hike to Michelle Lakes tonight, stay there, so Michelle Lakes, then to Pinto Lake, then to Boulder Creek Campground. After that is Jonas Cutoff Campground, and then out to where the truck is parked. So 5 whole days of hiking. Yeah, this is our big trip of the year. It's our Plan B trip, as our other trip is just a little bit too risque with conditions. So we chose a trail that has more people that have already been doing it successfully. There are still river crossings that we'll have to do, but people have been getting across them just fine. So hopefully we don't have any problems that we run into. But this should be a fun trip. It's actually a section of the Great Divide Trail, so section E, minus Melleen Pass and Skyline Trail. And then we're gonna start, well, I guess we're not really starting outside the park. I guess we start in Banff and come out in Jasper. So
yeah, they take
2 parks and just really amazing scenery. Yesterday when we drove the distance from where we come out to where we are right now, we were like, wow, this is gonna be a really spectacular trip. So let's get to it. Okay, so entering Banff. Woo! There's a sign just right down there that you can see. That's where we'll access Owen Creek Trailhead. So the journey has begun. All right, we're at Owen Creek. There's the parking lot. And we're gonna head on up into the trail. The starting of the big canyon. So pretty much right out of the gate, you're greeted with a great big hill climb to get to the top of the canyon gorge there. My left rhomboid is just screaming at me. But we'll continue on, and the canyon views should start getting more and more nicer. So I'll show what that looks like when it starts to open up. First little opening of the canyon. Trail just follows along beside it. It's pretty neat. Well, Owen Creek is living up to expectations, or its reputation, I mean, of being a little sucky with some overgrowth, some downfall, and a few little ledges that hug right beside this raging creek that you basically have to like scramble up a little bit. It's nothing major, but you definitely don't want to fall in, that's for sure. So yeah, we met a nice older gentleman. He was just on a day trip, and we talked to him for a little bit. And he was really excited about our trip, and he was enjoying his time out here. So that's always nice to see on the trail. All right, just picking up from a quick lunch break here. You really do have to like walk along some narrow ledges when you're up high, and then you got to go down some like steep downs that are a little sketchy, but
raging water.
Yeah, and then with a raging creek beside you the whole time, so
you have to yell to talk to each other.
So it's a little gnarly, but you're safe the whole time. Like, you're not gonna go flying off. it's just like when you look over the edge, it's like, woo, that's a steep drop. First little look of the glacier over there. Massive. Quite the sight. That's to hit the incline. So Sean's down there. I'm uphill on the side of a fucking cliff because we thought that this was the way. So now I gotta pick my way down here. So I don't have to look at this. It won't look like anything on the camera, but I am an inch away from crying. But I'm gonna hold it together and get my ass the fuck off this hill. Oh man. So that little part with the rope, that was really sketchy for me, but that was also because we got super side cliffed out because we started climbing up the slope, and you're really supposed to stay down lower to the creek, and then you hit this side hill section with a rope, and by that point my nerves were just shot. I'm still like, I almost cried.
Oh my god.
I thought that was surely going to be it for me. But
I had to do it 4 times.
Sean grabbed my pack for me a few times.
I had to go back and forth.
Well, don't take the wrong way then next time.
Serves me right.
Yeah. So I'm like shaking.
Oh my god.
It was so scary for me. So now we'll see what the rest is like, but holy crap, I hope it's not like that. Oh my god. Well, we're just slogging our way through the woods. Going up, up, up. Some nice views though. Just when I was thinking, why am I doing this? Look behind me and see that beautiful view. Just came from all down in there. Beautiful waterfalls, nice little pool. Looking from behind. There's our final push. Let's get her done. All right, hard work is paying off. Scenery everywhere you look. It's looking good. So nice. Just been walking up these rocks here. It's pretty easy going. Well, we've crested the top of the pass. So it's standing up here. Still don't see the lakes though. I'd like to see the lakes at some point today. But it doesn't look like we should be doing any more climbing, so they should be around here somewhere. Alright, the lakes are in view. Bum, ba, bum. Doesn't that look glorious? Pick our way down. Pitch our tent. Sun's going down fast. I knew we would see UFOs here.
Wait, you hear it.
Okay, well I got distracted by the UFO sightings. This is our camp spot. We opted for lake number 1. First spot we seen. A big group of people came from the way that we're going tomorrow. They walked around and are gonna camp back there tonight. There's supposedly like bear lockers and stuff over there. But we're pretty much lined up with where we're gonna be going first thing in the morning, so why add extra kilometers?
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Looks pretty good to me. Gonna get going to bed here in a minute. All right, quick recap before bed. So 17.4 kilometers is what we calculated, and we thought it was gonna be like 11 or 12, so a little bit extra, but got it done. It was pretty challenging. The worst part about it is it's a lot of side hilling, like a lot of side hilling. And not only that, you are often on a cliff edge with the creek just raging down beneath you. So if you slip, you're in big trouble. So it was like really annoying. I was like, I don't want to be side hilling beside this creek anymore. It's driving me nuts. But that went on for a long time, and then there was even some side hilling while climbing the pass and everything. So pretty much my worst case scenario for terrain. I hate side hilling. And then we really messed up at that part just before that rope section. We didn't even notice the rope and just started climbing up the slope, and then it got like vertical and super loose. And then we had to make our way down, and that ate up a lot of time because it was really challenging for me. Sean did it like 4 times to assist, so thank you. But he also led us that way, so. And then we get to the rope section, and I was having trouble there again, and Sean was getting my pack for me, and then he was holding onto the rope, and he was able to get across just fine, doing all that, so not a big deal. But then after that, it was like there were quite a few cruisy sections that weren't so bad, but just basically any time we were side hilling really sucked. It really sucked with the side hilling. And then there's a lot of uphill. And then even like when you like get up to the top of the pass, I was imagining like you would just see Michelle Lakes, but it's still quite a trek to get down here. So that's kind of the recap of today, but besides all the gnarliness, there were some pretty awesome views today. And it's so cold the bugs aren't here, so that's really good news. So far so good. Get back to you in the morning because I'm going to bed. I'm very tired.